What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Gerard McAllister for coming through and boosting up the coin. So we got another breaking one for you, man. Sorry, I'm laughing, man. I'm back in the coat, man. These times are these are the end times, folks. Yeah, these are the end times when man can work and can't put the eating on his own house. You see that one there, people? These are the end time, truly treacherous times we're living right now, folks. Oh, where was we? So you seen the title of the video? Nigel Benn, top legend, airs out Ben Whittaker. Let's get to it, 100%.
Well, it's a bit like it's dissimilar, but it has merits around the Ben Whittaker fight recently, where the bell saved him from potentially.
Who?
Well, no, I'm not comparing you to Ben Whittaker. I'm not comparing you to Ben Whittaker.
No, we were going to say that. I thought, oh, we're talking about Ben, mate.
I'm not comparing you to Ben Whittaker. I'm just saying.
But the way that he pulled himself over the ring, mate. Should we go there?
Do you think Ben Whittaker swallowed that?
Yeah, he swallowed, mate. Mate. Because he's like the way that he was going on. I'm sorry, mate. Sorry, Ben, but mate, you got to fight that guy again, mate. I'm telling you, because the reason why you look at it, it's like he's pulled him over. You watch it look like he's pulled him over. Because I think Ben Whittaker is not a Nassim Hamid. I
like all the charisma.
I think it's so great. Yeah. I love it. But he couldn't do it to this guy.
If someone did that to you in the ring, what would your reaction have been? All that piss taking and showboating.
Well, I want to try and nail him, I would try and nail him. But I actually feel that he actually fights better when he does that, because when he didn't do it, he was getting caught with some silly shots.
So you go, as we say, you go to Italy after a series of super middleweight fights. You go to Italy.
So the reason this conversation even started was Simon Shildon was talking to Nigel Benn about the whole McLennan incident, and that's why Nigel Benn started off by saying, "What? You're not comparing me to that twink, yeah? To that half bake." Right? Come on now. Look at this cat here. This isn't no fake thing, man. It's the proper thing. Yeah, this is the proper thing here. Proper old school thing here. Was he geared against McLennan? Probably. On the balance of probabilities. In a civil court, in my opinion, Nigel Benn was geared against McLennan, allegedly. Some people might think. Either way, though. Bash. Real school. Old school. Full bake. Yeah, no half-baked rubbish here like Ben Whittaker, no good. Single mum looking ass. Right, that was a single mum, estrogenic, low T, daddy wasn't at home looking performance from Ben Whittaker. So get him out of here. He's still missing out. He's still bullying his mum at home. You know he's doing that, man. Come on now. You here think Ben Whittaker's bully taking out on his mum? Yeah, you know he's doing that, man. Where he at? Yeah. All zesty looking on the catwalk with his 70 hippie boots, man. Come on now, bro. You got to start taking your stuff seriously. And if I was managing you, we'd strip your whole Instagram, because this stuff here is zesty, man. What you trying to do? Advertise yourself to some next Kabbalah reptile to take it. Is that what you want? That's what this is here. This here is advertisement. Hey, man, if you got $1 billion, if you got $1 billion, you can fly me out. Yeah? Give it to me. You see that one there? Anyway, listen. Nigel Benn also made some poignant points. This cat here, I'm not interested, Ben Chalong. Oh, we need to evaluate, and he's got a lot of injuries. He needs to fight Liam Meferbiev Cameron. Yeah? Meferbiev will fill your head right in again, I believe. And I do actually agree with Nigel Benn again, to be fair. Well, it's proven now. Ben Whittaker got a lot of backlash. Oh, you're clowning on people and you can't punch and you ain't doing the job properly. I think he came into that Liam Cameron fight and thought, I'm going to show the levels that he'd been talking about. He said, oh, no one's made me. That's what they all say. Devin Haney said the same. Oh, I'll do it this way, because, and Shakur hasn't been popped yet, but they all say, Devin Haney, Ben, I'm in gear 1. I don't need to show other levels. And every time these cats try and show other levels, it turns out they're one-dimensional. And they can't ultimately scrap. Devin Haney, he tried, to be fair to him. He thought, yep, Ryan Garcia, he pretty looking. He twink looking. I'm going to go in there and do some of the sparring, reanimate some of the sparring stories we all hear about Devin Haney. Oops. He went in there and his chops can't take a shot, bottom line. He ain't with the squabbles. Yes, he survived, but he really survived because Ryan Garcia was lazy. Ryan Garcia worked for about 3 or 4 rounds in that fight. The rest of the time he was gassed because he's been smoking too much greens and he's been bugging on Twitter too much. That's the facts. Ryan got people, he was juiced out of his mind. That wasn't a juiced performance. Ryan Garcia was gassed for most of that fight. He had a few spurts and he sparked. Whenever he turned it on, Devin Haney had no answers. Yeah? And he put him on Diddy. That's what he did. Ryan Garcia put Devin Haney back to a Diddy party. To his legs. Fact. Oh, YB, well, it's not Devin Haney's fault that he was partying with Diddy the night before the Ryan Garcia fight. Well, whose fault is it then? Yeah? If it's not Devin, you're a grown-ass man. No one asked you to get flown in by, or to fly Diddy in. You could have told, listen, if Diddy rings my phone, I'm telling him, I'm not in town, man. I'm out of town. Wherever you are, I ain't. That's what I'd have told him. Devin Haney was like, oh, man, whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, man, fly in, man. Come through. Oops. Take it. Yeah? And Diddy gave Devin Haney the Meek Mills before the Ryan Garcia fight. But I'm not excusing that. Oh, maybe that's an excuse. Do you know what I mean? Oh, what would you do if Diddy gave you the Meek Mills? It's not the point. Yeah? You make your excuses. Sorry, Diddy. I know he partied that time, but I don't want to do it no more. Devin Haney didn't do that. Anyway, I've digressed. Bash. The point is, it's been exposed now. Like Devin Haney, like whoever else you want, these guys are one-dimensional. No, it's not a bad dimension as such. He's quite... Ben Whittaker against bums. He's quite dynamic and whatnot. But he can't fight at a pace, is what I believe. Because that Ezra dude, who was stiff as a board, he was showing signs. There were signs there. Ezra wasn't putting his hands together. His feet was too slow. But there were still signs that Ben, I said it at the time, he's an accident waiting to happen. And someone who puts a bit of pace on him, like a Liam Cameron, any type of pressure fighting like that, if you stand there spark in the middle of the ring with this guy, and just stand there waiting to get teed off on, he'll do that. You put a bit of pressure. We saw him on the ropes like this with Ezra. Never mind when we're talking about 10 rounds and 12 rounds. Because all that twitch, all that herky-jerky, that's good when you've got all the time and all the space in the world. When someone's on you and you're knackered and you're blowing, look at Fury versus Usyk. Yeah, when Fury's in there playing with Chisora, he can do that all day and night. When someone's sparking in front of you and whacking you, it takes energy out of everything you're doing. So yeah, I tend to agree. It's proven now, documented. Devin Haney can't stand toe-to-toe with no one and fight. He has to jab and grab, fact. And I equally believe it's proven now. I don't care how much of a bad night you're having. If Ben Whittaker had anything about him, yeah, he should have been able... I like Liam Cameron, but the fact is, I think he's better than his resume. I think Liam Cameron's better than his resume shows, but still, Lyndon Arthur, you see that one there? They had a close. I think he won the fight with Lyndon Arthur, but that's Lyndon Arthur. Yard blew him out, blew his back right the way out for him the second time. So that shows you what can be done with Lyndon Arthur. You can blow his back right the way out. Cameron didn't. Has he improved since then? It's possible. He's not definitely. You can't say he's getting worse, but the fact is, Ben Whittaker, you should have been able to. Yeah, stand toe to toe with Liam Cameron and get it done. Even if you made it ugly, you should have been able to get through that if you was any good at doing that, which you're not. So you have to now go back like Devin Haney must do. Devin Haney must come back and jab and grab for the rest of his life now. He can't exchange on the inside. He can't. And the same with this cat here. Yeah? This cat, Ben Whittaker, you ain't what you thought you was. You thought there was more gears. You thought, I can do it all. You can't. You can faff, slap around, not cause no damage to no one. That's documented as well. No matter all the bums he's been fighting, he can't cause no damage. Liam Cameron was there, he was warming up. He blew your load, man. That's what you done. You blew your load, and the Sheffield Metherbiev, yeah, Artur Liam Cameron Metherbiev, okay, was on your ass, and you went out of there. Skirt. That's what you did. And Nigel Benn, he ain't gonna lie about it. Yeah, and people say, he's like Naz. And Naz said at the time, he ain't no Naz. Obviously, Naz has got a massive ego. So Naz, even if he was like Naz wouldn't tell you he was, kind of thing. But still, Naz said, he's not like me, and he's not. Yeah, Naz has his flaws. But to be fair to him, he actually got put down. The whole bunch of times he got put down. He got up. I think he got put down 4 times against Kevin Kelly. He gets up and wins the fight. These new age dudes, was Naz chinny? I believe so. Yeah, he's got the kind of Amir Khan lineage type chops, but still, but even Amir Khan, yeah, he'd get down and get back up and have a go. This light-skinned looking ass, Whittaker, he ain't good at nothing but bullying his mum at home when no one can see, man, because you didn't want to try bullying Liam Cameron, man. You was out of there, and then you throwing a strop, whacking the wall. It's your fault, mum. It's your fault, mum, because dad wasn't home. Come on now, bro. You 25, man. You grown. Time to take responsibility for your Yeah, you profess to be all these things, and I mean, I don't mind. If I saw he was the real deal, I'd like it. But it's the fact I can see there's something missing there with him. Yeah, because when Naz was fighting these type dudes, he was knocking them out, and he was 120 pounds soaking wet. This dude here, though, his shots look good. That's the weird thing about it. He doesn't. For example, Tommy Fury, he slaps. Whittaker actually has nice. He got a nice angle with his elbow, but I don't know what it is. That doesn't do nothing. Then again, Liam Cameron, Mefurbiev's face was touched up, but critical damage. He does not ultimately a massive puncher. Bottom line. So he has to now. Like Devin Haney's not a big puncher. He has to. There's no point doing what Devin Haney tried to do. Oh, I'm going to learn how to punch and I'm going to start sitting down. Don't bother doing that. You saw how that ended. Yeah, it ended tragically for him. So these guys need to learn now how to just faff around. That's his play now. Go in there and try and faff as much as you can and nick rounds with Mefurbiev. Because if Mefurbiev gets on you, he's going to make you start tweaking. That's what he's going to do. And he knows it. Look at this guy. Where's he been at? This guy was the most active social media diva in the history of the game. Yeah, look at this guy. Look. Come on now. Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He was the most active social media diva. And he's been missing. The fight's been done for about 2 months now. He's still missing. Yeah, he wound up missing somewhere. No one knows where he is. Is it bad? Is it good? OYB, what can you say? OYB, he's doing better than you. Look at you. You're sitting in your yard upstairs where heat rises to, and you've got your coat on. I'm not. Listen, I know the position I'm in. Yeah. Does Ben Whittaker have a brighter future than me? He does. That said, yeah, he still can't punch for toffee, number one, and he still can't stand toe to toe. Even if I think Liam Cameron's better than average, but he's not Bivol, Beterbiev or Yard levels. I don't know that's about Yard, but you know what I'm saying in principle. He's not that level. So you're going life and death and having to quit against. If Beterbiev was the A level, you'd have to say Yard was the B level, and you'd have to then say someone like Liam Cameron was the C level. Yeah? And this cat here was people talk sport. Obviously Simon Shildon is on the Ben Shalong payroll, but he was like, yeah, I see a world title for him for sure. I'm thinking, yeah, listen, the only world title he's going to win with Bivol and Beterbiev there, the only world title he's going to win is like the belts have been split up and he's somehow there type belt. He'll get a kind of, the only title he'll win is a Billy Joe Saunders type title, where it's a vacant title or a vacant or some lucky chance. A bit like when O'Hara Davis was fighting that Mayan cat. Obviously it didn't work out well for him. O'Hara Davis fought that Aztec looking ass from 10,000 BC. Yeah, that there's like it should have been a gift for O'Hara, really. That makes sense. That guy was 60,000 million year old, right? It wasn't, but that's the point I'm making. That's the kind of title he'll win. It's a lucky title. He's not going to win an actual title. Yeah, he's just not. I don't believe. And will he improve? Will he not improve? You're 25. You can either punch at this point or you can't. You can either stand there and tangle with Liam Cameron or you can't. I like Liam Cameron. He's not a Golovkin though at this point. He might go on to be. I wouldn't bet on it, but you know what I mean? You're going life and death and having to quit. If Liam Cameron making you quit, really, if anyone's making you quit, but listen, if you get in there with Beterbiev and you've got nothing left, we all get that. Liam Cameron couldn't put the spook on Lyndon Arthur, okay? And they had quite a few exchanges, so that does show you we can all slag off Lyndon Arthur or whatever and Liam Cameron, but they are bona fide professionals. I think this cat here, which is often the case with a lot of these amateurs, I think they're all trained for 3 rounds, which is a big problem. They're all kind of geared up to go in there, be super explosive for 3 rounds and then fall off. It almost sets the scene wrong. We see it all the time. especially recently. Tony Yoka, another one. Tony Yoka. Not so much AJ, he can fight 12 rounds. But Tony Yoka and this cat here and Fraser Clark can only do about 3 rounds, right? Without running out of gas. And there you go. Bash! Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, lick off the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one, people. Stop it.